Today's Reef Gear features Neptune Systems COR-15 Intelligent Return Pump. It's built like a tank, but runs like a luxury vehicle, virtually silent and fully loaded. I'll tell you what makes the COR-15 the smartest pump in the room, and a few features that once you know about, you probably won't be able to live without. Building an amazing reef starts at the core, which is actually where the COR-15 got its name. Because your return pump is the heartline of your tank, it's hands down the most vital piece of equipment needed to keep your system running smoothly. Peak performance is needed day in and day out, providing the right amount of water movement through your tank and your sump. Gone are the days where you simply calculate the size of your bulkheads with the amount of water your overflow can handle with the max flow rate of your old AC return pump. Now you can have it all, the reliability of a well-built pump and IQ level technology in one with the COR-15. So let's talk about the core features of this pump. This pump was made specifically for the Neptune Apex. With a solid construction, you can just see that it's built to last. And with a flow rate of 1,500 gallons per hour, it's best for tanks up to 120 gallons, but it can run on much smaller systems as well. The core is extremely versatile and you can run it internal or external as a return pump or for closed loop systems. It's also a great option for mixing stations, UV sterilizers, and other add-on reef gear. The core uses the latest in vector control motor technology, making the core both energy efficient and almost silent. And being so silent is a huge deal for many of us who have tanks in our living rooms and our bedrooms that we can enjoy the tank without needing earplugs to relax or to sleep. And the core uses less than 50 watts of power, which is half the power of other leading AC pumps. For easy installation, it has a 1-link power connection that you can connect to a 1-link or an EB832. No power bricks needed. The COR-15 comes with all the plumbing provided, complete with all the fittings including the unions. Everything necessary for almost all aquarium configurations. It also includes an 1.25 inch union for an output, so you can connect the pump in a manner that will result in the least amount of head loss, and you can have the full potential, as much as 50% more flow. But beyond all of these features, the core has IQ level technology, which is really what sets it apart. And here's the spoiler alert. Once you know these features, you probably won't be able to live without this pump. Built with Neptune's control freak mentality, the COR-15 is equipped with monitoring and alert capabilities in real time, from anywhere in the world. Plus, it has IQSmart Technology, which means you can set the output level and it memorizes it even after a power outage. And because it's run on your Apex, you have a 0 to 100% flow control, meaning less fiddling with your drain. You simply adjust flow up or down to eliminate the gurgling noise. In the Fusion app, you have a performance display, and at first glance, you have a visual readout in real time of your power draw, pump speed, and temperature of your pump. It gives you that sense of safeguard for your tank, for your fish, but most importantly, your investment, and make sure that everything is running as it should. This allows for a proactive versus reactive response to potential problems. So if snails or filter pads or other foreign objects find their way into the pump, if it is obstructed, the core will send you an alert by flashing LED on the driver. But you probably aren't home anyway to see the flashing light, but not to worry. If set, you'll get an alert sent right to you. The core offers operational feedback, which is temp monitoring, but way beyond. Continually monitoring the internal temperature of your core pump, and even though it's not likely to be an issue, but if your core does overheat, the driver will slow the pump down just enough, not shutting it off, to bring the temperature down so that your tank still gets the flow it needs and you get a notification, giving you time to fix the ippersue before becoming a catastrophe. And for even more control, you can integrate it into feeding routines to slow your pump down to any level you choose, eliminating back siphoning and preventing that burping or gurgling noise. And because you're running it on an Apex, you can program your skimmer and your other pumps to slow as well. So you want the COR-15, but you don't have an Apex. Not to worry, you do have two options. You can get the bigger brother, the Neptune standalone option, the COR-20, or go with the float and get an Apex. All the options right over here.